Hey, what's guys? This is your friend captaindrs back with another weekly tech updates, and this is the part, or you can say episode 65 of WTU. Got some big news coming up from this complete week, and we have sorted as per all some of the things going on, and we're gonna talk about those in this today's video. So without any further, let's get started. Start off with the Apple, and we got some big news coming from the Apple itself. iOS 16.4.1 has been released and it fixed a lot of bugs for the iPad and the iPad OS, basically iPad OS and the iOS. So if you are on to the iOS 16 updates, then make sure to update it. Even the previous iOS 15 users, which are supported for the iPhone 6s, 6s Plus, and etc. devices, you are also getting a security patch update, so make sure you update it because it covers a lot of security updates. And talking about that, also the iPhone 15 series, we got a big clue looking about of this dummy, and a lot of interface photos of this iPhone 15 Pro or Max, I don't know, came up. This guy is looking a lot new. Even the bezels are really thinner. Talking ahead, there is no alert slider, there is a complete heart shaped button over there, but that button is expected that we might be not able to see this year. It is due to a technical issues coming upon that button. Actually, we got some expectations coming in between also that it will be having a lot of options on the top of it, that it might be able to directly toggle the mute and unmute, the flashlight and etc stuff like that as per its like. So let's see how the Apple makes this thing come up in the iPhone 15 series or iPhone 16 series. Basically, there is also the Type-C port coming on this guy. Design for the AirPods has been so patented, and it is expected that this AirPods coming this year will be having a Type-C port for charging. But it is also expected that Apple will be completely going wireless for the only experimenting for the AirPods. That they might be going ahead with that MagSafe charging on this guy, as they shown in the AirPods Pro 2. It might be coming up for this guy, which is expected. And also this guy is expected to have a covered display, and so I'm super excited to see how the Apple way of doing the covered display on this guy will be there. So super excited. 15-inch MacBook is expected to come by the end of this 2023. It will be the MacBook Air powering by the M3 processor. It is expected to come at aggressively priced, and it might be able to going ahead and killing the 13-inch version. There might be only the 15-inch, so it is a kind of a ups and downs. So as per me in my head, 14, 15 and 16-inch might be there, so 1 inches of upgrade might be there for the M3 lineup, but it might be going ahead for the M3 Pro and M3 Max, something like that. So it's kind of ups and downs. Talking ahead, there is also the Apple's mixed reality headset, which was expected to come by this year, but it is expected that the 2024 will be the upgraded year for the Apple, and in that year that mixed reality headset will be there, and Apple Car will be showcased at WWDC. So it is expected to come by the 2024, so hoping for the best, and if it comes by this year, it gonna be also looking really nice. Realme Narzo N55 has got official. This guy is powered by the MediaTek's Helio G88 processor, and it also got a really look like a dynamic island, but they call it mini capsule. And in some sort of ways, it is expected type of good looking phone, but in some sort of way, it is okay type of phone as per the pricing. And the only feature which highlights this phone is that mini capsule, or you can say the dynamic island, which as per me many companies are trying to push with an update, and there are a lot of third-party applications. It's only that the software has been so optimized with that mini capsule type of stuff. Realme's upcoming based 11 series, two smartphones, 11 Pro series basically, 11 Pro and 11 Pro Plus. This both the guys power adapter rating has been so expected, and we got some leaks also that the Realme 11 Pro will be having a 67 watt of power adapter inside the box, and the Realme 11 Pro Plus will be having a 100 watt of power adapter inside the box. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 series, it has been so into a lot of leaks, rumors, renders and etc. Even the pen which is for the S9 series, it's been so expected to come, and we got some FCC certification too going on for that guy. Anyways, talking about the S9 FE, this is expected that this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE, but it might be coming up as a new another guy. This guy is spotted with the Exynos processors, and this guy is kind of a say spotted on Geekbench and shows kind of aggressively scored the Geekbench score. So it is expected to come, but it might be a series power based tablet from the Samsung, which is kind of ups and downs thrilling in its own. Samsung is optimizing the AMD the GPU for their upcoming Exynos processor, and it is expected that this will be their flagship Exynos processor. The 3000 series might be coming also unveiling on this guy. Talking ahead, there is expectation for the Samsung is also working underneath for the Galaxy Z Tab. This is that foldable tablet which will be folding in a 3-fold, so it is expected to come really soon, and it is under the work under the hood, which is kind of expected. Budget Galaxy phones, yes, Samsung Galaxy F series and M series are coming up with upcoming based smartphone. F54, it is going to be coming up with a 6000 mAh battery, and it was been so spotted. And talking ahead, there is also an extremely priced bracket Samsung Galaxy M14. This will be powered by the 5nm based Exynos processor. 50 megapixel main shooter will be there, and it will be following that same trendy design going on with the Samsung Galaxy series, budget series, basically that 3 cameras, which looks a lot similar to the Samsung Galaxy S series. Recently, Pixel phones, we are talking about the Google News now. The Pixel phones which came up literally a couple of months, or we can say years ago. These guys were received with money in their bank accounts directly on the Pixel devices, which was a bug. Later on, it got been fixed up. And talking about the bugs, the Pixel 6 got a camera improvement for the night shift, and it has been so optimized. I'm talking about the Pixel 6 series. So if you are onto those devices, upgrade it, because there are some optimization, and there are some bug fixes for the night shift also. The Google Pixel 8 series, there will be 2 devices which will be coming really soon by the end of the year, or you can say in between of the year. We're gonna be seeing the Pixel 8 and the 8 Pro. This Pixel 8 will be a kind of a say 6.16 inches, and the Pixel 8 Pro will be of 6.7 inches. Also, the complete images of this devices has been so leaked up. These guys are looking really good in terms of the design. Talking ahead, I like the Pixel 7 design, if you know, and they are trying to copy that type of minimalism in that complete. It was having a complete glass layout on the backside, and these guys are having a 3 separate cameras in their whole capsules, which is kind of looking really nice. Talking ahead, Pixel's 7a, yes, it is on the way, and it is expected to come really soon, and this will be powering by the Tensor G2. And talking ahead, Android 14's update has been so beta version 1 has been so rolling out. So if you are onto Zone and wanted to test it out, make sure to update it. There might be some good stuff coming on this guy. He has announced 2 new devices of there, and there is one tablet and there is one phone. ZTE Exon Pad has been announced with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. This guy is having a 120Hz of display and a 10,000 mAh lithium battery. Talking about the phone, there is a ZTE's 50 Ultra. Basically, the Exon 50 Ultra has got officially unveiled. In terms of the design, ZTE has followed its own 20 completely natural, or you can say this astronomy type of looking design. Talking ahead, this guy is also following that same trend of under-display camera. The Xiaomi 13 series is expected, or you can say completely, is going to be unveiled on the April 18th of this April month 2023. I hope they don't delay this, because it has been so happened from a lot of time. Xiaomi 13T Pro is also expected to come. This might be a rebranded as a Redmi K60 Ultra in some of the regions also. This guy shows with a 9200 Dimensity, and talking ahead, there is a Xiaomi Pad 6 is also expected to come with a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. HTC, they have announced a kind of a really budget type of based smartphone. This is Wildfire E3. This is extremely budget bracket based smartphone. It is powered by the Unisox's 28nm based processor SC9 98 something, which is that really big name if you know. And talking ahead, it is kind of expect okay type of smartphone. Has announced a new smartphone. This is their Blaze 2. This is not a 5G based smartphone, but this guy is having a kind of a really good type of specification under the 10,000 price point. This is powered by the Unisoc T618 processor. UFS 2.2 is there, and a 128GB with a 6GB of RAM is there. You can upgrade it with a virtual RAM, but a 6GB of actual internal RAM is there. Kind of a very nice. The camera are kind of okay type. Also, you are going to get is a punch hole camera, which is again a really nice thing. Vivo's three upcoming big studio devices, out of two of them are foldable: Vivo X Fold 2, Vivo X Flip, and also the Vivo Pad 2. It is expected to launch by the April 20, and one of them, which is the Vivo Pad 2, is going to be having a dual camera. The renders were basically leaked up recently. This guy is going to be having a 13 plus 2 megapixel rear camera. I don't know why they have kept a 2 megapixel macro depth sensor, whatever it is, but the 13 megapixel sensor, that's nice. And they tried to giving us with that dual camera setup, and we will be giving guys with that setup. If you know, Nokia is kind of has a lawsuit with Vivo basically in recently. Don't judge me for that what I did. So basically it is expected that the Vivo's sales might be going completely off in the Germany sector due to the Nokia lawsuit fight going on in between of them, and we might be able to see in future what is going on. So it is so. And talking ahead, Vivo Y78 Plus 5G was spotted on 10R certification. It is a budget based smartphone. Plus Nord 3, and this is a budget type of based smartphone going to be coming at a price of 30,000 and 40,000 INR, expected really soon. And we got some specification links. It is kind of similar to the OnePlus Ace 2V, and it is budget type of based smartphone as per the OnePlus, as they are targeting the Nord as per them. Renault 10 series, 10 Pro and 10 Pro Plus basically. One of them, 10 Pro Plus, is going to be having a really big upgrade coming up for this guy. 50 megapixel main sensor was there last year. That same Sony IMX sensor will be there, and I made 8 megapixel Sony's IMX sensor will be there for the Android. But the third camera, which was that 5 megapixel or 2 megapixel macro type sensor, will be going to be shifting to a 64 megapixel periscope telephoto or telephoto sensor by the OmniVision. Basically, this guy will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 and LPDDR5 RAM. 100 watt of wire charging will be supported for this Oppo Reno 10 Pro Plus. I hope they don't price this extremely aggressively, because it needed to be now come under 40 or 30k if they want a really big market for their Oppo Reno 10 Pro Plus. ROG Phone 7 and 7 Ultimate got unveiled. These both the guys are kind of like high-end flagship based gaming smartphone now, because I was expected to come under 17,000, but the Ultimate goes up to 1 lakh INR, which is 9999. You can expect that, and 7, which is under that price point, around 870 to 80k. I didn't remember completely, but yeah, they are powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 2, expectedly really good, and yeah, that's its gaming vibe going on, and new design, and kind of attractive design too. Talking about the Zenfone 10 was spotted on the Geekbench with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and a 16GB of RAM. And the Zenfone, I believe that this might be also competing with that Zenfone 9, which was a compact size of a smartphone that I personally liked, and if hopefully it comes in India too, because compact phones are really nice. Intel and ARM, they both are working under hood together, and they have recently announced their partnership for mobile processors, and to bring some ups into mobile processors. They are working upon them, and they have partnered, and so I'm hoping for kind of a aggressively competing processor, because it's Intel, it will be aggressively priced. So it is so, and I'm expecting that this might be coming with a new brand of smartphone really soon, or they might be coming up as a Snapdragon based brand, something like that. Intel's and ARM processor, something like that. I don't know. So yeah, those were some of the big updates came around this complete week of WTU65, and can you see we got some big updates going on this complete week. Apple, Samsung, Google, and even Intel and ARM, which is kind of say really top of the notch news coming up. A new brand will be coming into the mobile processor market, but it might taking a lot of time. Apple and Samsung are bringing some of the cool stuff for the future. They are patterning up, and they are working under the road. Samsung and Apple, both them. And the pixels are kind of say getting updated, and Pixel 8 renders are also coming. We might be able to see Pixel 7 in the Google I/O 23. So yeah, stay tuned for more amazing content like this. This was Captain Dear. If you're watching krsndrs, like, share, subscribe, wanna be appreciating. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.